I said 5 in the morning. I wake up to 5 for my yearnings. Fear in my mind is a warning. Pray to the one you're relying.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Azaria's sleeping right now, but I'm gonna cook dinner. Tonight I'm gonna make fried fish and etouffee. Yeah. So right now I got the oil on. I'm gonna start on etouffee and I'm gonna season the fish and batter it up. So I'll be back when I get to that part. Alright, so now we are drying the fish. Well, I am drying the fish off. Yeah. And yes, I'm seasoning my fish in the sink and drying it with my Chipotle napkins. Jojo mama? Nah, I'm what was that? You can talk.
What was I about to say?
The voice you hear in the back is my sister. So mind your business.
I was talking about that, what's that called? That NPC stuff. They was talking about how that's a fetish.
That what?
That NPC stuff, that AI stuff.
I finally figured out how to block her. I'm so sick of seeing her. I'll be back when I'm seasoning the fish. Okay, y'all. So I washed and dried my fish so that the seasoning and stuff is able to stick to it. Give me one. Oh. Alright, so now throw some of my hot sauce bottle, but I'm gonna use hot sauce as a binder. I'm using garlic powder, paprika, oh, it's hot, onion powder, a little bit of this, and a little bit of this. I can't say my signature ingredient because they be talking about me. I'm also going to use yellow mustard as a binder. So now let me season this up. So now, let's get some onion powder. Oh, and I'm going to put 1 egg in here if I have an egg in the refrigerator. And that just helps it stick to the, that just helps it stick to the fish batter better. And don't talk about that's too much seasoning if my top, where's the garlic powder top? Okay, anyways, I just gotta be careful when I'm seasoning. Okay guys, so right here, I'm just seasoning with the garlic powder. They don't have no top on it. I don't know why Walmart sent that to me without a top on. And I'm using Cajun seasoning. You gotta make sure that the fish is fully covered in seasoning because you know you wanna be able to taste the flavor. Then right here, you got a little bit of cayenne pepper. I don't know why I just did that, but yeah. So you gotta season it with some cayenne pepper. I didn't put too much because I don't want it to be too spicy because they be complaining about it being too spicy. And I'm just running my mouth like I always do. And then we're gonna add some paprika for some color. Y'all, I really don't think paprika give it no flavor, but I know it give it some color, so I put paprika on there. It look like a lot, but I promise you it's not. Then I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna add the mustard. And this mustard ain't open, but I thought it was, so I'm finna try to put it on there. But you're gonna see that I'm gonna have to open it. Embarrassed. So now I'm opening the mustard. Struggling because I got them nails on. I don't know why I used my teeth because I got braces on. So that wasn't a smart decision. Look at me, super freaking focused. Girl, got it all in my mouth. So now I got another bowl to put my fish batter in. I ended up using 2 packets of fish fry, as you can see right here. And then I also used some flour and I seasoned all that up. So I used the Zatarain's fish fry, I think. The one that has like lemon zest to it, and then also just the regular like crispy fish fry. I think that's what it was called. So right here, I gotta open this. Don't be like me. Get some scissors. I should have got some scissors, but I was trying to get it done, okay? So I went ahead and used the knife, and I opened it completely wrong. Now, anytime I fry fish, I always mix these two or use the spicy one, and I always put flour just to give it a little extra crisp, you know. And yes, my flour is in a creamer container. Don't talk about me. It's what works best for me. I ain't trying to be aesthetically pleasing and use no clear containers and all that. I do what's best for me, not what's best for you. So now I put some flour in there. And we're going to season this with everything I just seasoned the fish with. And I spilled half that garlic powder on the floor when I cut the video the last time. Don't ask how, because it ain't got no top on it. So then we got some onion powder. Then we're going to get some cayenne pepper. I'm whispering because they always say I use too much cayenne pepper or I put it on everything. And I do kind of put it on everything, but that's my business, not theirs, right? They still going to eat it. Then you got the Cajun seasoning again. Make sure it's all seasoned up. Because you want your batter to be as seasoned as your fish. Not salty, but seasoned. So, got some paprika. Like I said, I just add paprika just for the heck of it. I don't know why I'm mixing like that. I'm going to go back and end up mixing it together fully. But that's just a little toss, Alright, so now this is my seasoned fish. And if your fish ain't looking like this when it's seasoned, you need to go back and try it again. This is some well-seasoned, well-coated fish. Getting my hands dirty. And no, I don't have on gloves because I'm literally cooking for my family. So I'm not wearing no gloves. Alright? I end up seasoning it in the sink and then putting it in this bowl to get it out of my sink. Even though my sink is very clean, I just do it how I want to do it. So I'm just making sure all the fish are fully and evenly coated. And these are some nice pieces of fish. So this is what it ends up looking like. And I think I went back and just, finish coating it some more. Just to be sure. Alright? Okay. And then that's my seasoned batter. All mixed together, looking all nice. And now I'm going to coat the fish 2 at a time. Because I'm going to fry them 2 at a time. And that's just what works best for me. You do what you got to do. If you got a bigger frying pan, then use a bigger frying pan. But I'm using like a little 2-handle pot, so I gotta make it work. So now you're gonna shake, make sure it's fully coated on both sides. Make sure it's nice and pretty so that when you fry it, you don't got no, everything is fried evenly, everything is fried nicely. I don't know why I'm looking like that, but so yeah. Just making sure it's all battered up. Getting my hands all in that thing, nice and dirty. But, yeah. So now I'm just coating. And yes, I still have my rings on because I'm going to just bleach my hands afterwards. So this is what it looks nice and battered. I end up battering that some more because it really wasn't battered enough for me. So I end up going back and, battering it some more. This is what the fish looked like when I was coating it. I was coating these for a long time. That's because I wanted to make sure it was evenly coated and fully coated, like I was saying before. So now I'm going to set this to the side. Now I'm going to start with the etouffee. So I use this Louisiana Cajun etouffee base. It really is good. And I use like 1.5 sticks of butter. And I use 4 cups of water. So this is what the base looks like. So now I'm just making the base of the roux. That's the butter and the base, the powder base just melting down together. And you gotta make sure, it melts. It's not burning, it's making a roux or the base for the roux because you're gonna add water to it. And it might not look like nothing now, but I promise it's gonna get better. And sorry for my camera skills. I had one hand to work with, so I tried my best. I usually cook this on medium so that it don't cook too fast or it doesn't burn. And I'm just browning it right here. Just stir. You make sure you just get all that butter melted before you put the water. Well, I always make sure the butter is fully melted and it looks how I want it before I add water to it. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep stirring, trying to get that butter melted. It's taking quite some time, but you just gotta stay with it, because if you don't, you're gonna burn it, you're gonna mess it up. So right here, it finally melted down. I added the 4 cups of water and I added my shrimp and crawfish tails. And I cooked this for like 25 minutes, I think, or until it was cooked to my desire, which it fully cooked in like 20-25 minutes. So you're just gonna keep stirring. And then over here I had the oil heating up. Make sure it's nice and ready for the fish. And then I had to make the water for the rice. Well, I made the rice. So here I'm just rinsing my rice real quick. And now this is me getting ready to drop that fully battered fish in that grease. Look at that, sizzling. Yes. So I'm just recoating it because it did, like I said, I did let these sit for a minute. And you just always gonna shake off the excess flour or excess batter, my bad. Excess batter. It looks like it's gonna boil over, but I promise it's not. I know what I'm doing. So now I'm gonna get 2 more pieces of fish. Cause like I said, I'm coating them 2 at a time. Right. And if like, your fish don't look like this, then it ain't seasoned, boo. It ain't seasoned. You need to try it again. So, and don't mind that stuff in my sink. That's for me cooking. That's for me doing what I'm doing right now. So now I'm going to batter these fish up. Make sure they fully coated. Because it ain't going to take long for the other 2 pieces of fish to cook down. So you got to just keep prepping and keep moving as you going. So I'm going to batter these up. Get my hands all dirty again. And yes, I keep washing my hands because I'm touching different stuff and I don't believe in cross-contamination. That's really disgusting. So I'm battering these 2 pieces of fish up. It don't look like it's enough batter in there, but I end up adding a little bit more down the line. You're just not going to see that on camera. So yeah. Now I'm just battering until, like I said, it's fully covered. Because I don't want no half done, half battered fish, you know. So yeah, this fish look burnt, but I promise it's not. It just cooked a little bit longer than the rest of them did. It still was good. It still was edible. It just looked like that. That's just how it look. So yeah, now stick with it, boo. So now my etouffee has cooked down. I put it on low just to cook it a little bit longer to make sure everything is thoroughly cooked. I got my rice going, and then you see, got those fish going. And when the fish float, that means it's done or almost done. And I'm just constantly stirring the etouffee so that it wouldn't burn, because you don't want no burnt etouffee. That would have been a waste. My rice cooking now, and I finally took the etouffee off the eye because it was done, boo. And I'm frying up these last few pieces of fish. I think this was like the last 2 or 4 pieces of fish. So yeah, look at it, real nice, real pretty. So you're just flipping it over to make sure it's done on the other side, and boom, you got fried fish and crawfish and shrimp etouffee over rice. Bye.